Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. Just in case you don't know it, I've had a chance to travel through some cities that I would like to share with you, sort of like a short documentary. I want you to see what our living here in America is really like. You know how we can try to do everything for our home, make it look beautiful, and if our community is left out, our home doesn't really look beautiful. It's a shame. And when you think about the nation as a whole and all of the big cities with the big towers and all of the big businesses and all the wonderful things going on, and yet in the midst of all of that, all around it are the small cities and small towns that's been neglected. There are those people who have given all, and some are doing fine, and others are doing a lot less. And some, it's absolutely despicable. Yet it is a reflection of we, the people, how we have learned or not to live amongst ourselves and how to get the best or worst. And I'm sure you would say that best has got to be a lot better than this. And that being the case, I think we should spend most of our time trying to understand how we can get the best. I happen to be among some friends tonight, and I started to make this presentation or to make a presentation in their midst so that they could hear directly as I'm speaking to you rather than watching a video. And I thought about it and I decided that if I were going to do it, I would say to you as I uh, would have to. But I chose not to say it amongst them, and yet I still choose to say it to you. My reason for not wanting to speak in their presence is because they really represent indoctrination that has been accepted. I mean, truly, blessed. In fact, you can call them advocates of it. They represent the masses of the people because you know what I speak to you about is somewhat unique. It's not a conversation that people talk about. As wonderful as it sounds to me and how it eliminates all of the basic problems that we experience every day. I still can't get anybody who is on soap media all the day trying to play some influence in your life, trying to put others down, but yet not trying to take you to a higher ground. Want to keep you where you're at. Don't go lower, stay here. I say, don't go lower, don't stay here. Go as far as you can go. That's living, my friends. That's growing. That's creation. Otherwise, you're dying. So I'm thinking it's to speak before them, loving people, love all of you as much as I do, and really, as they sit there and listen to me, they think they're very much smarter. And the reason that they think they are so much smarter is because they have heard, they have accepted, and the indoctrination is real in their lives. And to hear someone speak about something contrary and just go contradictory, hey, it's got to be sounding off the rocker to those who have accepted another way. And so while I would speak to you, they would sit there and those eyes would be cutting me like pieces of you name it. And so rather than spend myself through that, I'll just speak out here in the open. In the open, I got some thunder outside. But mainly, ladies and gentlemen, is this, and I'm going to conclude, is you represent me. I am a guy who wants to live happily. I want peace in my life. I want to be prosperous. And I want to be free. I want to be happy and I want to be joyous. And I want my dreams to come true. I want, what I need, and what I desire. When I want it. When I desire it. When I, my friends, need it. This is me. And I want to do all of this without having to lie, without having to cheat, without having to steal, without having to hate, without having to be a racist or bigot, or deal in crime and violence. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to blossom like the sun in the sky, being free as I am to be. And ladies and gentlemen, I know that sounds great. It might even piss people off who think it sounds too great. But as I would wish this for me, I also wish the same thing for every last one of you. Every human being on earth, the ones that hate, the ones who were indoctrinated to hate, the ones who are indoctrinated to use guns and be racist and bigots, the ones that were indoctrinated to just demoralize in any form that they might, those who just would hate to the max, to the extent that they would attack others and beat them and put dogs on them, even those, my friends, should have a wonderful life. So what I'm basically saying is that I think just like black folks should have a wonderful life, and you better bet your last money, I believe that it would be nice for them to have a fantastic life. I can't say they should have a fantastic life because you should have a fantastic life when all of the stuff comes together that would permit a fantastic life to exist. That's when it happens. But as I would this for black people, I wish this for white people or anybody else. I wish this for men, and I wish this for women. I honestly do. But I don't just do that. I wish this for people who are straight, and I wish this for people who are otherwise. And if there's to be any judgment about anything on this earth after that, my friends, I trust God above any of you. And you should be. Well, if you knew better, you would too. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your moment in time. Here again is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for you.